joined by NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. You imposed historic penalties on the Saints, suspended their coach for a whole year. Jonathan Vilma, defensive captain, the same thing. The whole Saints team is here. Sean Payton's here tonight. How awkward is all of that for you?
Not awkward at all. You know, what we're focused on is making sure we do everything to protect the game. And we have 32 teams and 2,000 players, and we want to make sure that we're going to make sure that the rules are supported and that we do everything to protect them and players. And when players are rewarded for injuring other players, that's not a good thing for the game. We're going to get that out of the game. That's a bounty.
Drew Brees said earlier this week that the players don't trust you. He also seemed to suggest that that the results of this investigation were wrong and they could still be righted. Is there any flexibility still in your mind as to shortening any of these suspensions?
Well, that's why we had a hearing yet, and unfortunately no other information has come forth, and I've heard of separate investigations. We're seeking the truth, so if people have information that would be counter to what we have, we would welcome that information. We haven't gotten any, and so we've had 3 years of denials of this. We have the evidence, it's very clear, and so we've taken the appropriate steps.
Tomorrow's preseason opener between the Saints and the Cardinals will be officiated by replacement crews because of the lockout and the lack of a contract with the regular officials. How does that not compromise the integrity of the game or player safety in your mind?
Well, first thing is that we've been working with these officials for 2 months. They are trained officials, and we would like to have an agreement with our officials, but we don't. And part of it is because we're trying to improve officiating. We're trying to find new ways of making the game better over the long term. And that includes potentially expanding the number of officials and having more crews so that we potentially can move officials back and forth. That we think can be a big improvement. We have to get an agreement to do some of those things, and we obviously have some economic differences. So we believe that we're going to be able to put officials on the field just as we did in 2001, that will be the focus. People come to the stadium and they want to see the game.
And tomorrow they'll start seeing the games. The turbulent offseason all but over. Onward we go.
Yeah.